Hey tribe, how are y'all doing? It's Thursday. Let me check and make sure we have sound because last week we didn't have sound. Okay, cool. We do. We have sound. We are ready to go. And let me slide over a little bit. Okay, perfect. That's a little bit better. So I hope y'all are having a good week. We are going to be going over Urbanbella Moisturizers tonight, and I am going to walk you all through um, exactly how they work in different categories because we have, I'm going to say 4, 8, 6, 14 of them from what I count. Yes, 14, including the fall box. All right. So I know that can get very confusing. I want to make sure I break it down for you all. I've actually created little category blocks to make it just a little bit easier for us to walk through it. So while I am checking on all of that, no, I'm sorry, I'm not checking on anything. We're ready to go. But I'm just going to give everybody just a little minute to join. The weather is really crazy. So obviously y'all know Hurricane, I think Helena, I'm saying Hurricane Helena, um, is coming this way. So we have a lot of rain, a lot of water, and hopefully my feed will be fine. If I find it's weird and we can't complete, we'll continue this session next week instead. I think next week. If I can't complete all of it, we'll finish it next week. Next week, just a heads up, we are going to go live, but it will be very, very brief. I will go live next week from 6 o'clock until probably, it's going to be really short, probably just 15 minutes next week. I have an event to attend. So next Thursday, unfortunately, it'll be a short live, but it will be one. All right. So, oh, we got quite a few folks here. Let me go to comments. So if you're joining in live, please say hi. Let me know where you're joining in from, what city, what state. Tell me how your weather is. Are you close to the storm? Are you getting a lot of weather? Are you in Florida? Are you on the Panhandle? Are you on the Georgia coast? South Carolina coast? Okay, that's an airplane. I'm like, is that wind? So, but we're ready. We're gonna rock. We're gonna do our thing. Now I had some little notes, but in my haste, I did not get them. Um, hey Nora, excellent. No, Nora, did you see my question to you? I was asking you what was your favorite of all the Urban Bella fragrances. What's your favorite? I'm just curious. I have maybe a handful, just a couple of customers who are more with the fragrances. They're more like, okay, not too strong, not too strong. And so I was just curious when y'all say that, what is the one fragrance in the line that you're like, that's my go-to, that's the level of, you know, fragrant power I want in a collection. As you all saw, the Fresh Clean, it's not really called, I called it feminine, light and feminine, and it is, it is. I went back again just to make sure I described it well, and that's a very good description of it. I'll be honest with you, y'all picked the one that I felt was best for the tribe. Um, but that second one, that one with the sweet tobacco, sweet fruit, but it's kind of like, it's dark though. It's like a musk. It's not like ugh sweet. It's nice. It's very nice. That one is absolutely wonderful. I do think you all would have been surprised. We haven't done anything like it. It's a little bit close to last fall 2023 box. And I don't remember the name of that particular fragrance, but that one was a little bit dark. This one was even darker than the last one, so very mild. So if you like the Kirkabita box, you would have been fine with the sweet tobacco blah 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 one. And with all of them, no matter what I would have picked out of those three, they were all going to be really low key because I was explaining to y'all that some of my suppliers, just the quality of their fragrances allows me to do a minimal amount of it with really, really great impact to you. So I don't have to overkill it. And then one of my fragrancers, they make amazing fragrances. I think they make the most fun stuff, but sometimes it just to me requires too much for real impact, and I like to use as little fragrance as possible. And it's not a price thing because the better the impact, the more expensive it is. So it costs more money like per ounce that we use, but I may only have to use like this much of it in a whole vat of product because it's so intense. And then you get the experience and it's not overwhelming. It's just like, oh, that's nice. I like that. That's nice. All right, so we're going to dive in here. Nora, you replied. Okay, tell me what it was, Nora. You can tell me here, unless it's a secret. Is it a secret? Hey, Joe. All right, we're going to dive right in. I see we got quite a few folks with us. I want to go ahead and get started. I don't want to miss out on my chance while I have, power and all the things. So this is the first time tonight I am streaming live to YouTube. I thought I was streaming live to YouTube on, y'all, not YouTube, Instagram. I thought I was streaming live to Instagram. I'm just going to say hi, all, just to see if it pops up. I thought I was doing it when we were doing the live box. I never did actually hit the button to go live. So the whole time I'm thinking, oh, I'm on Instagram. Yeah, this is good. We're expanding on Instagram. We weren't expanding anywhere. We weren't doing a thing. All right, so we're going to just quickly pull up the Urbanbella page. I don't even think I can see it, but I would love if somebody would tell me if we are live. If you can see it. I can't see anything. It doesn't show me. All right, I can't see it. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll grow and figure it out. Let's get into the class. Let's see. Yes, Olive. Okay. So if you like the olive, Nora, you probably would have liked the sweet dark one. But if you like the olive, Nora, you'll like the one we have just fine. I think the fragrance on the olive is actually more intense flavor. Fragrance on the olive is a little bit more intense than what I've selected, but they actually, to me, have similar fragrant profiles. They're a little similar. This one's a little bit, to me, lighter in the experience, where olive doesn't have any lightness at all to it, like none. I need to look at my fragrance notes on olive to be sure, but okay. I'm live on Facebook and YouTube, but not Instagram. Okay, I don't know. Maybe Instagram is like, I'm not trying to do a triple stream. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to get on with it. Let's go to the class. Now, what I want to do, I want to explain the moisturizers to you all because, like I said, we have so many. I think that can get confusing. So I put them in groups, and I've actually done this before, but now I've got some visual aids with it. And of course, it always bears repeating. I think I have maybe mentioned it earlier in the year, but here we are at the end of the year. So it's the perfect time to go over it again. I'll be pretty brief. Now, if you would like a copy of these handouts, I will post a link for you all to sign up. You can just send us your email and you can just request. I'll put a link. So if you're watching this later, if you just click into the link, put your name into this particular little sign up form, I'll send you these little documents I'm going to post up. Okay. So they'll help you understand them in groups. I wouldn't necessarily print them out, but they're good to have and they're handy to say, I am looking for something light. I'm looking for something that's going to kind of give me a little bit more control, or I'm looking for something just to build the moisture. Okay. And that's a bit the easiest way to think of all three of these categories. All right. So let's dive in. I'm going to start with the first one. You won't see my face. Hey, S. Thompson. Sonia in Atlanta. Hey, Sonia. I'm glad you joined us. Okay. Hi, Debbie. Hello. What did I miss? Nothing, Debbie. I'm just talking. I'm just sharing. I'm just about to get into the content and the material. And I can imagine the feminine and dark as I just tried a vintage leather and turmeric fragrance, and it was amazing. Really? Josephine, do tell. Turmeric and vintage leather? What brand? Talk to us. Don't hold out now, because I can't think of a fragrance I get with turmeric, but I love a leather smell. And it's so funny. My girlfriend said it best. She was like, I love masculine fragrances for women. I was like, you know what? Me too. Now, I love a light feminine too as well. But I find I layer. I like to have on a dark, woodsy, sandalwoody, leather, masculine fragrance, but not made for a man, like something made for a woman, or unisex is fine too. And then musk, I like that. And then coming on top of that with like a light floral, give me a peony, give me a rose, something I just kind of mist on top of that. I love it. Okay. We did, Bonnie. We picked the fragrance. Well, I didn't pick. You guys, y'all picked. And you all went with the feminine one. How did I describe it to you all? It needs a name. I'm gonna have to name it. And I don't have Facebook on that device. Y'all, I deleted Facebook off my phone to make it more difficult for me to doom scroll. I told myself I had to require more of myself if I'm gonna hang out on play around on social media. All right, beauty group. Here we go. Let's just go to the beauty group. Let's see. How do I go to the beauty group? View post. Urbanbella Beauty Group. I'm gonna hate to take down this fall aesthete. I don't want to take that down. Y'all see that? That is really pretty to me. I don't want to take it down. Not at all. Okay. Tribe. What did I post? I posted. Okay, so you all selected Classic Light Feminine, and I put the fragrance notes as musk, jasmine floral, and warm tonka. And it was overwhelmingly the way where it went. It started out with the feminine dark. Y'all started out heavy duty there, but of course that's why I like to give things time. And 36 of you voted, which is nice. That's a good number of you all responding. So that's what we're going with. We are going with Classic Light Feminine, and it is already en route because we want to quickly get the boxes done. We want to be very fast with it. And that is the last thing I needed in order to completely close. And of course, I can't even fill late. We can't do any of that until the fragrance is here. So we had to quickly decide. And thank you all, because I was stuck. I was like, I don't know. Between the two of them, they're both so great. I was like, I just didn't want to disappoint. And I didn't know what direction you all preferred. So I'm so glad I asked you. And that was fun for me. I like asking y'all stuff. Y'all might see some more surveys. So look forward. All right, let's dive in, tribe. Let me go right to class. Class is in session. Okay. Did I have my thing ready? Oh, come on. I have it's not trying. Oh, I have it. Hold up. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1. There we go. All right, we'll start. Do I want to start here? No, I don't want to start there. I want to start with number 2. Okay, tribe. So I have grouped the Urbanbella moisturizers into 4 categories: creamy moisturizers, hair milks, balms, and butters. And I'm going to start with balms and butters. And let me quickly give you an overview. And I am completely giving y'all this information off the top of my head. Normally I have nice little notes in front of me, kind of jotted down, and I had that and I walked away from it and I didn't grab it. And unfortunately, it's not my program to get up and walk back to my desk and get it. So I'm talking to y'all off the cuff. Balms and butters, I'm going to group them together for a reason, and I'm going to separate them just so you understand a little bit of difference. One of the best ways to think about balms and butters help you get hair control. So let's say like my hair right now, it's, whatever it is. This is my natural, hair. It's been styled, so it's got some control. But I have really frizzy hair. I have gray hair. I just have naturally frizzy hair, whether it's gray or not. It takes really high quality product for my hair to look polished and look nice. It's not just going to do it for me magically, just random. I actually have to work it. So we all have little pieces of hair that do weird stuff, or we have hairstyles that look a little old, especially like if you have a twist and you're like, it's just so frizzy, and you're trying to put some control to it. When I wear a twist out, I have this problem. My hair is very bushy and it'll stick out, and it's not curling under. It's kind of shooting, this way, and I don't like that. Balms and butters bring control. Balms and butters are what we use when we're like, okay, we're going to impart some moisture to the hair shaft. Absolutely. But we also need to bring the hair strands in control. We need to untwist the hair, and we don't want hair strands going all over the place. Balms are cream based. They are thick, super thick moisturizers. But because they're so thick, they almost feel more like a pomade. A creamy water and cream based pomade. And butter is in the same category for us. Butters are more like pomades. They give you nice control. Now, there is no hold whatsoever in any Urban Bella moisturizers. Not a single one. No hold, okay? But because of the nature, the wax, the butter in a balm, and the butter and oil in a butter, they're going to give you a lot more control. They're going to give you moisture. They are very intense moisture. A balm will also let you, let me see if I have one. A balm will also allow you to, you can rub a butter or either one, you rub them between your hand and you scrunch them on. Balms to me are very, very intense moisture. Anybody can use them, but you use a tiny bit of both of these, okay? Very, very little. I've had so many products on my table, but I was having a conditioner conversation with y'all, not a butter balm conversation. And I forgot to bring them out. I'm sorry. I totally forgot to have examples. I should wheel my card in here. Let's see. Hey, Gerard. Yeah. See if he'll bring my cart. Would you look on my hair cart and bring me the third drawer? Third drawer? On my hair cart. From the top or from the bottom? Yeah. Okay. And also, he just walked in the door. I know he's like, why am I help? What am I doing? On my sink right there, there is an open butter. It says Babassu Baobab. It's pink. It looks like this. Oh no, I'm about to come in here. Okay. I'm sorry, Tribe. I need to show y'all this. I have pictures, but I didn't put the. Oh hey, so it's a jar like that, but it's heavy. It's glass, but the label is kind of pinkish. It says Babassu Baobab. I'm trying to show you. Oh, Babassu kind of looked like that a little bit. Okay. That and that third drawer. It's gonna have a bunch of butters. Third drawer from the bottom. Yeah. What I need is just some Urbanbella moisturizers. Teacher's not prepared. Teacher's not prepared. Okay, so warm armchair. Oh. Okay. So I'm gonna bring some samples in. I'm sorry I didn't grab these prior to. Here I'm thinking I'm totally prepared. Bottom line is this. The Urbanbella balms are Amla and Amrith balm and Curl moisturizing balm. Where did you get those? The balms were a part of specialty boxes. There's no classic balm, only specialty boxes. So Amla and Amrith was from summer 2024 and Curl moisturizing balm was from winter 2023. Okay, so those are balms. They're very heavy. They are very nice. I can tell you all going forward, perfect. All balms will be in 4-ounce jars and butters are in 4-ounce jars. Okay, so this is mine. I'm sorry, y'all. This is Babassu Baobab butter. So, you can just stick it right here. Right here's fine. You look like you don't want to stick it there. You don't want to put it there? You good? Okay. All right. So this is butter. Very, very thick. Super thick. You want to, if it's a butter or a balm, you want to rub it down between your palms. You want to scrunch it onto your hair. Like it's for smoothing little pieces of hair like this. They are intense moisture. Like a dime size of that on your finger versus like a moisturizer is a lot of moisture. It just doesn't move around. It's a little bit, I'm not saying harder to work, but you rub it down in your hand and then apply it to your hair. So you got to warm it up, put a little heat to it so that it can, and I mean just your, natural body heat, so it can apply to the hair with ease. Okay. Now that's butter, that's balm. The two butters we make are the Urbanbella Shine Butter, which I have that too, it's just not on this card. Urbanbella Shine Butter and the Urbanbella Babassu Baobab Butter. The Babassu Baobab Butter does not contain coconut oil. It contains Babassu oil and baobab oil. So if you are coconut oil averse, you can subscribe and have this in your arsenal, just a heads up. Shine Butter is absolutely coconut oil based, okay? So just a heads up on that. All right, Tribe, tell me if you have any questions about butters and balms, where they fit, but again, butter is no water, balm is very little water, very little. They are both very stiff. Yeah, this drawer ain't gonna help me. Sorry, tribe. This drawer still won't help me. I must have moved my butters around. And that makes sense because I was washing my hair. So when I wash my hair, I move my stuff around. All right. So let me know if that helps y'all. Tell me if that makes sense. I'm going to look at comments, see what y'all are saying. What's the point here? The point is, if you're new to Urbanbella and you're like, you got 900 moisturizers, which one do I pick? You want to pick, everybody needs a butter. Everybody needs a butter. Does everybody need a balm? No. But you do need a butter. You either need shine butter or Babassu Baobab butter in your hair care arsenal. It's a key part of finishing your hair. After I wash my hair, I absolutely put butter in my hands, rub it down, I scrunch it on, and then like right now, I'm coming into my hair with the Keratin Babassu hair milk. Why? I love Babassu as a part of my finishing program because Babassu based moisturizers give you help you manage that frizziness, that frizz, that non-defined look to your hair. That's why I like to use things on my hair that have Babassu. That's what butters and balms do. They reduce that frizzy, unpolished, unfinished look to the hair, and they help you bring it back together. That's what they really do. And they both do it. One just has cream water based, one has no water at all. It's strictly butter and oil. All right. You can't see me? Oh, well, you can't see me because I have yeah, that's because I have this up. Yeah. Oh, you can't see me and I'm demonstrating. Duh. Sorry, y'all. Babassu. This is Babassu Baobab hair butter. Notice it does not come out. It's very stiff. It's a butter, so it's going to be very pomadey. This is the amount you want to use, and it's fine that I'm putting a lot of this on my hair because I washed my hair today and I can use as much moisture as I can possibly get. So this is the butter. Now, you put it between your hands, and this is balms and butters. Rub between my hand. That natural body warmth is what I want to just kind of give that butter some emulsification. And I'm going to just scrunch it on. I'm a person who needs more in the back than in the front. So just going to rub that on. And it helps me to break the cast. That's what balms and butters do very well. And they do it with very little water or no water at all. Okay? That's where you want to put them into your program. More like your finishing products. All right? All right. Sorry I was doing all that and you couldn't see me. Let me open up my comments, see what we have. And here we go. Oh, from Brambleberry. Ooh, I'm going to try that. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm just going through the fragrance comments. Here we go. Sometimes when I use the 5-vitamin moisturizer, my hair feels crunchy later. What makes that happen? I am not sure, Bonnie. None of our moisturizers should make your hair feel crunchy. 5-vitamin moisturizer. Do I have? Oh. This is all bent up. And God knows why it's wet, but let me open it up real quick. Don't have readers on this table. Okay, I was going to try to open this up, but whatever's wet with is not water. Let me just see if I can open this up. Like a little love letter. Okay, Kirkabita. Okay, here we go. 5-vitamin moisturizing cream. And there's nothing we put in it that would make it that way, but I want to see if there's any particular ingredient where everybody's going to have a different response to it. So let's see. No, I didn't do anything different there. Fruit oil. Nope, nope, nope. I didn't. Sometimes I like to make sure I don't ever like use coconut oil in our moisturizers. I absolutely do it in conditioners and butters. But if you're a person who has any coconut oil aversions, like I would say don't use 23 because 23 does not have straight coconut oil in it, but it has a coconut oil It's like coconut oil broken down and whatnot. It's more so for shine. Um, Sometimes that could give you an adverse reaction as far as dryness, but that's not in 5 vitamin. So Bonnie, I'm not sure on that one. The only thing really going on different there, um, it seems, is the 5 vitamin plex and maybe the if I think broccoli seed oil is in it because I like those together. But Bonnie, broccoli seed oil is in many other things, and if you, yeah, I do have broccoli seed oil in it. Uh, Yeah, I don't, Bonnie, I don't see anything that would. Well, oh no, that's the lather. No, 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 wrong thing, wrong thing. Um, mm-hmm. Broccoli seed oil, sunflower. Bonnie, I don't see anything. Nothing's jumping out at me. Nothing's jumping out at me, Bonnie. It might just maybe that combination. Your hair is just like meh on it. It doesn't love it. That could be the reason. I can tell you I get way more moisture out of number 23, but my hair looks best with, I gotta say, y'all, keratin babasu lotion and the bamboo rice lotion. My hair looks best with those. But I love, if I'm having dryness issues, if I'm trying to get my hair in a certain condition, then number 23 is the way I go. So maybe just kind of stick to classics and pause anything specialty as far as moisturizers goes. Try that and let me know how that goes. Okay, let's see. Let me go back to my comments. I can see your flyer, but not you. I'm sorry, Sonia. Okay, hi Sherry Hall. Your image is covering me. Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. All right. Hi Johnny. Glad to. You have to move your image. We can't see you. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm never looking at the like when I'm like talking, I don't look at the comments at the same time. I told y'all I have ADD. If I look at comments, I'll be like, what? Yeah. And I mean, y'all see me do it. Y'all know. I'll start meandering off into the comments completely and stop talking. So I apologize. I'm not looking when I'm like trying to make sure I'm giving y'all information. So my bad. If I'm ever talking and I do a demo and I'm covered and I see that, I'll go back and demo again. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Movita. Movita, congratulations. Okay. We can't see it with the curly moisturizer picture, which is better to use during fall and winter months. Okay. Let me say this about all Urbanbella products, every last one of them. I make them to work well for your hair. That's my focus. The only time I really, really get into the season, I'd say, is I'm thinking about the gel, but even trying to communicate that to you all could get confusing. With the season changes, it's just, do I need gels that have more hold or do I need gels that have more moisture? When I do a box, I will say, okay, it's summer. I'm going to make this gel with more hold for faster drying. In the fall, if I do a gel, I'm thinking I can go softer. I can go more moisturized. This is going to be a new gel in their arsenal. Let's make sure that they're not all dried out, whatnot for the winter months that are coming up. Now, the reality is that in my climate, there's hardly a fall anymore. We just get colorful leaves. That's it. It's truly still summer. So you have to make adjustments. Like right now today, my hair, I'm wearing Gel and Extra Firm. That's just what my hair needed. And that is a fluctuation that changes. So just keep that in mind with the Urbanbella line. You can use anything you want anytime based on what your hair needs. Now, with that being said, butters and balms are year round. If you wanted to say, okay, I like to change up my seasons, hair milks, hair lotions, and we'll dive into those. Is this time? Is it this hair milk lotion? Let's see. Yep. So hair milks and hair lotions, which is what I have on the screen. Hey, y'all. Hey. Okay. You can think of these as, if you wanted to think in terms of seasons, summer, spring. However, they can be used year round. But yes, if you are in a very cold climate or a cold climate, if you live anywhere probably really above the Mason-Dixon, you probably have real seasons and you notice more. I have to reapply hair milks 2 or 3 times a week. Moisturizers, I don't have to apply as much. Okay. So I'm going to now transition over to the lighter ones. I'm going to take this back down so I can answer more questions for you all. But I use them all, every single Urbanbella product all year round. I live in a mild climate. If you live in a more, not even extreme, but just a climate that changes, if you have a true summer, a true winter, a true fall, a true spring, yes, light moisturizers, warm, humid weather, heavy moisturizers, cold, brisk, dry weather. Okay? Let me know if that provides any clarification. The thing isn't working. Act like I want you to act. Oh, there we go. All right, let me go back to comments. Let me just see, because, all right, a little bit of Frizz. Thanks for the info. You're welcome, Latanya. You can see me now. Thanks. Now we can see the butter. I use the moisturizer. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. Let's see. My hair looks beautiful. Thank you, Johnny. Hey, champ. You're using butters and balms after drying, correct? Yes. Let me say this, everybody. I use butter, balm, all moisturizers only after my hair is dry. That's how we would teach it to you at Urbanbella as a part of your system. Moisturizer is what you do when you're done, hair is set. Now, if you're a person who likes to air dry, you might like to put yours on before your hair is fully dry, and that's okay. That's fine too. But the way, keep in mind, my goal with you is always to teach you how to get your wash and go to last 7 or more days. You should wash your hair like today, and you should be fine wearing this hair for 2 weeks. Now, best condition, you want the best condition hair, you're going to wash it every single week. But the reality is we all get busy and life just, lifes. So, what's the process I have y'all go through? I always have you cleanse. Okay? So we start here. And then we condition. All right? And then you style it. Do I have any gel? Oh, yeah, some 5-vitamin. Some 5-vitamin. This is just a hair gel, or Urbanbella hair gel. You style your hair with whatever gel you love. You fully dry under a hooded dryer, or you diffuse, or you air dry, whatever works best for your look. My advice is dry under a hooded dryer. It gives you the best, the air is circulating, it is an even dry. As even as it can be. It's going to vary based on where your hair is thickest and the quality of your dryer. So if your dryer is like mine and it doesn't dry well on the lower right, you're going to always have this as an area to blow dry or diffuse. But for the most part, they dry evenly, and they allow the drying of the water and the smoothness of your hair. That speed at which it does it under a hooded dryer gives you the most polished finish. Better than a diffuser, better than air drying. It also allows you to maintain more of your length and elongation because of the speed and consistency of the dry time. Now, these are my tips when you want your wash and go to last 7 days. Look the most polished, be the most elongated. Now, if none of that's a priority or concern, if you're fine with it, diffuse and air dry as you choose. That's fine. And then everything we're talking about tonight, the moisturizers, these come into play after that process. Okay? Let me know if that's clear. It literally sounds like somebody is pouring buckets on top of the home. I mean, it is just, that's a lot of water out there. That's a lot going on. Lord. Bonnie says, I can't remember if I used a butter. Bonnie, ever used a butter, Bonnie? Well, I can say this. Coming to the salon, absolutely. Because our steps were to combine butters and moisturizers together. And I've shown y'all this. I put a little butter in this hand, a little moisturizing cream in this hand. They're both rubbed down and scrunched on to give you that pomade, to really give you what we get in a balm, y'all. I need a little moisturizing cream, but I need a little bit of control. All right. Let's see. Okay, with the bamboo rice, do you use butter too, and which one? I am, y'all, I am, now I have number 9 in my basket of goods, not this one, but I am very, very partial to the bamboo rice balm, personally speaking. This is my go-to, and this is really popular. This is one of our top items on subscription. It is not available just for regular purchase. You can get the shine butter for regular purchase, but blah, Babasu Baobab hair butter you can get, and there's a link in the description, y'all. If you're on YouTube, you're on Facebook, you can actually see the link um, in the description for this particular all of the moisturizers. Okay, there we go. Maybe I'm on Instagram now. We'll see what happens. Okay, so you'll be able to see a link to all the moisturizers, and it says curly hair moisturizers, and they're all there. All right, now let's go back, tribe, to whoa. Let me go back to questions and comments. I want to make sure. No problem. Do you have the San Minos conditioner? So it's that is free for you, Jr. Um, Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, that's free for you. That's free. JR and Joe, are y'all the same person? I have no idea. I've probably been like mixing y'all up if you're not. Oh my God. Okay, so that's free for VIPs. It's coming up. I'll open up San Minos for y'all at the holiday season. I'll open it up for you to put it on your orders in December for things. But it will begin. I will actually run production on it because it's time for a new San Minos label. It's time to redesign it. So I gotta think through my design for that. I'm probably just gonna VIPs. I probably another time. I'll probably design a few and let y'all vote. Okay, but it's a coming. It's coming. I do it 2 times a year. It's free for VIPs. If you guys don't know what San Minos is, real quick, it's just a conditioner. It's a special treatment that I make for our VIPs, and it is very intense. It is heavy in silk amino acids. It's heavy in honey extract. It's heavy in all the things we like. It is coconut oil based, just so you know. I do run special production for my non-coconut oil VIPs, and we use Babasu oil instead. How do I know if you're a person who should receive the specialty one? You don't order anything from Urbanbella that has coconut oil in it, or you've already told me I am not a coconut oil user. I need everything special. So that's how I know. All right. All right. And I also put a tag in your account that says no coconut. I put that there. What? Sometimes the summer box may be your winter box. I know the rice bomb products is my go-to winter, is my winter to go. Yeah, you all, it's hair care. So you really are listening to your hair. So today, I'll give you an example. I broke out all rando today. I put Curcubita conditioning mask on my hair. Now, if y'all hear me talk, you'll never hear me talk about me using Curcubita, but it's what I have. And I have a lot of stuff. But I was like, you know what? I need to use up my Curcubita. I need to go back to it again and re-experience it and see what it's like. Loved it with heat, but I did put some Amla scalp oil on top of mine because the Curcubita is not super oily and I wanted a little more oil. Now, what that means is I did not have the things on my hair that help my hair to, reduce frizz and whatnot. So I went with Cragel as my styler today because I was like, I need more frizz control, and Cragel does that. So when I tweak one thing, I got to tweak something else. And the weather has been insane. My hair has been super soft and super moisturized, and I was like, it's too moisturized. We got to shift. So I made some shifts. So I have on Cragel and Firm. I needed Cragel for the smoothing. I needed Firm for just that's the whole level I wanted. But I adjusted my conditioner, and that caused me to have to shift other things. So even if you change something like your conditioner in the Urbanbella line, if your climate changes, I mean, it might be winter on the calendar, but if it's summer that week in the climate, I mean, it's September here, and last week felt like the temperature was on hell, and then this week I think we're gonna be in the 70s. So it just changes so much that, yeah, adjustments must be made. Not necessarily based on the calendar, but the climate. Let me know if that makes sense, y'all. Let me know. Oh, didn't mean in a tight way. Okay. I need a bucket of bamboo rice balm. Well, hey, we got it, champ. It's available on subscription. Put it on. We'll make sure you have it. We will not run out. We will have plenty for you. Oh yeah, y'all. Let me put this up for y'all. Be safe. Y'all, why do I want to call it Queen Helene? It's Helene. Queen Helene is now a Cat 4. So y'all, please be careful out there and stay in the house. Basically, stay home. And if you're home, make sure you got a space where as few windows as possible. Just be really, really careful. Okay, Bonnie's saying I use the butter after one wash, but since using 5 vitamin moisturizer, I think last wash I'll use the baobab butter. Okay, yeah, use your baobab butter, but use it with a moisturizer, Bonnie. Butters need moisturizers, tribe. They need moisturizers. They're nice for control. They're great for people who twist only, but the moisturizing creams and the balms add that hydrating piece to it. They just add varying degrees of hydration. Okay, let's go back here. Okay. So JR and Joe are all the same person. Okay, cool. All right, my husband took my shine butter. See, why you let that happen? You can't have that kind of stuff going on. You can't let that happen. Did you say bamboo rice balm or butter? Bamboo rice balm. It is a milk. Let me go. I'm gonna put them back up. So let's go back over the milks. Oh, wrong one. Okay, y'all. These are all the milks and lotions. All right. In the top corner, in y'all's top left, you have Keratin Babasu lotion. Next to it, you have the Sunflower Shea Hair Milk. Bottom left, you have the Hydra Boost lotion. And bottom right, you have the Bamboo Rice Balm. Okay? All of these, the consistency of these 4 products is milk or lotion. Now, hair milk is the thinnest of all of them. When we run that production, we are aiming for a milky consistency. Very, very light, sprayable, and loose. So it comes with a spray nozzle in the packaging. The other 3 you'll notice come with a pump, and that's because they can't be sprayed. They are a lotion consistency, true and true. Most popular one is the Sunflower Shea Hair Milk. The second most popular one is the Bamboo. Well, let me think about that. No. Keratin Babasu lotion and Bamboo Rice run close together. And then Hydra Boost lotion is last in that. And I think the only reason Hydra Boost is probably not quite as popular is because it does not contain Babasu, so it doesn't have as much hair control element to it, but it does contain a lot of hydration. Okay. All right. And then obviously, y'all know my 2 favorites are the Bamboo Rice and the Keratin Babasu. And y'all know Keratin Babasu was not my favorite. It was great. I know y'all absolutely love it, but Keratin Babasu is what's on my countertop now. And I was just trying to just use it up. I had one in the basket. And when I say basket, this is my basket. And this fits into a drawer. There's a lot in here. I don't know why this 23 is in here. I have no idea why that's in there. Oh, here's some Hydro Boost lotion. Well, no, I used it up. That's mine. That's trash. So I'm just really clearing my own personal basket out. I'm clearing my cart. I'm ready to restock it with my favorites. All right, so I'm just being very disciplined in using everything I have taken from Urbanbella and using it up. And then I can have new stuff from Urbanbella. Okay, and I got to make room for my fall box. I'm so excited. Okay. Oh, y'all can't see that. I'm sorry. Let me take it back down. You can't see that. This is my basket of stuff, my goodies. It's a hot mess, yes. I cannot, like I was telling y'all, I don't know why the 23 is in there. I don't use 23 that much. Gerard uses 23. That's why it's in there. And that's empty. I don't know why I have that. I think he put it back to tell me to give him more 23. My Hydra Boost lotion. Empty, like nothing in there. I use that right up. And I've showed y'all my Babasu. So I have a cart, and my cart is supposed to be organized by type of product. So conditioner, cleanser on top, treatments on the second drawer, and then the third drawer is supposed to be all my stylers. Um, and is there a fourth drawer? Yeah, it's supposed to be moisturizers and stylers. I don't know, something like that. No, no, no. Cleanser, conditioner, treatment, stylers in the second, and the third is moisturizers. So I'm just trying to use it all up, y'all. Trying to get through it. Now, when do you pick a hair milk? Let me give real clarity to this. Hair milks are absolutely wonderful when you just don't need a whole lot of intense, heavy moisture. Um, when you have been on the Urban Bella line for some time, let me say this, you will find hair milks are going to be your go-to because our entire system is hydrating your hair. It's moisturizing your hair. And so you're not going to need as much intense moisture. There will be times when you need it, but you'll find it's going to be less and less and less the more you use our line. As people tend to lean towards firmer gels over time with Urban Bella, because we are really transitioning your hair to better hydration and moisture that's consistent. So you don't need as much from your product. And y'all hear me talk about that a lot. When you follow a system as good and airtight and well developed as Urban Bella, you demand less from your product because your hair condition is so good. Now, with that being said, hair milks are wonderful for people of every porosity level too. High, medium, low. But let me tell you who really, really gets the most from them because they can't get a lot from other stuff. Low, medium porosity people, Urban Bella milks and lotions are for you, no doubt. Because that thinner consistency and something I've been sharing with you all over time, thick is great. It doesn't mean everything. That thin consistency allows for better penetration a lot of times. I don't reduce intensity of the good stuff, the amino acids, the panthenol, whatever's in it. I'm still going with the same intensity, but it can just get into the hair shaft better. So a lot of people with low and medium porosity hair, and when I low medium porosity hair, what I mean is people who are like, oh, I can't get the afro. Oh, my hair looks like a Jerry curl. Or oh, my hair is really, silky. Or people who are like, oh, my hair is just really easy to work with. I can throw anything on and it looks fine. Those are the people those are things you tend to hear from low medium porosity people. But the big thing you won't know by looking at them is their hair tends to be very, very dry. It's hard to moisturize their hair, again, because the cuticle shaft is very close. That outer shaft is that outer layer. I'm sorry, let me be really clear. The outer layer, the cuticle layer, is very close. It lays down low and tight. So it's difficult to penetrate in here. We're high porosity people. Our hair is like this. So we can get anything we need, thick moisturizer, milks, butters, we can get it all. But medium low porosity people, hair milks are absolutely for you year round. Does a medium or low porosity person need something thicker? Sometimes you do. It's okay to have it. You'll find you'll use it less than a person like someone like me who's medium high porosity. Really, I'm high porosity with some medium, but medium high porosity hair. You can run the whole gamut. Butter, all of it. Medium low, butter and hair milk is going to be a lot better for you. Okay? And I'd pay more attention to that, y'all, than anything else. What's your hair asking of you? Is it asking you just go with a hair milk? Can you go lightweight? Sometimes you can. Sometimes you think you need, heavy duty. I'm sorry, I don't want to show you all my 23. It's real raggedy, but sometimes you think you need heavy duty moisturizer like 23 because that's just what you're used to. And then you'll break out one day and go, oh, my hair is responding very well to milks and lotions. I'm a person who feels that way. You couldn't have told me I didn't need 23 every 2 times a week. No. Sometimes I forget to moisturize my hair after I wash it just because I'm doing so much. And I'm like, maybe a little moisture. And I'll remember usually by the next day. Because at night, when do you do this also not on wash day? You put your moisturizers on at night before you put on your bonnet. I love to sleep in my moisturizer, especially ones that have a little bit of babassu to them, okay? Because they're going to help me have more definition in the morning. I will have more defined hair tomorrow and the next day because of the routine I'm going to do tonight. It's going to be a little bit of my keratin babassu hair milk, okay, top corner. And I'm going to put on maybe, not any more of my butter. I put on too much of that during this live. I'm going to put on my little bonnet, my little, what do I use, y'all? What is it called? I call it a slap cap. Is that right? Y'all know the ones. They're real cute. I have two of those. I'm gonna put that on. It's nice and snug, and I'm gonna sleep in that. And tomorrow, my hair will be, to me, better than it is on day one. Okay. All right, Trap. Tell me if that makes sense. And then, last but not least, if this is helping y'all, if this information is good, please comment or please definitely hit like. And please do that for me. Please hit like. Please hit, I'm going to say hit subscribe. If you are watching me on YouTube and you don't subscribe, please hit subscribe. That would be great as well. And I'm going to do a comment. Did I type 111? I'm going to do this one more time. It says, I'm just going to see what happens. Okay, we'll see what happens. All right, tribe. Um, okay, y'all are not the same person. Nope. What did I mix with the butter? When you say mix, JR, what do you mean mix? You mean mix like when I'm putting butter? Okay, so when I'm mixing, where's my... All right, let me do it this way. Let's go to moisturizing creams. I'm going to see, I don't think y'all have any more questions. Yep, slap cap. Yes, yes. Love, love the slap cap. I love my slap cap, particularly because it fits snug to my head. It pulls all of this, it flattens this out nicely like that. And, you know, obviously I don't want to sleep with nothing in my face, so I do this. And then, you know, the next day, I just fluff and go. Fluff and tough, fluff and tough. Very helpful regarding moisturizer versus milk and lotions. Good. You demonstrated butter and moisture. Okay, cool. Let me do it again. I will do it again. All right. Let me make these comments smaller. Okay, tribe. Let me find a moisturizer. I didn't actually mix the moisturizer, but because I don't have one, I was talking about it. I didn't do it. But is this 5-vitamin hair moisturizing cream? Yes, it is. Let's see if this is something I can play in. Oh no, y'all. Okay. So this is 5-vitamin moisturizing cream. I can't. Okay, I can't tilt that because it'll start coming out. Now, we're going to move on to moisturizing creams on that note. All right, y'all, let me go to moisturizing creams. Okay, nope, not that one. All right, tribe, last but not least, these are the 6 Urbanbella moisturizing creams. Now, these fall in between milks and butters and balms in the terms of the weight and heaviness of it, okay? There are 6 of them. I'm just going to walk through them very quickly for you. In the top left, we have the new kid on the block, the Honey Bamboo Moisturizing Cream. That will be in your fall box. I hope that is not a surprise. I revealed 2 items. I swear this was one of them. I swear this is one of them. So, oh yeah, that is one of them. Okay, cool. Yes. I'm like, did I mess up? Yeah, y'all saw, y'all have seen this. This is not news to you all. Sorry, I'm trying to find a way to show it to you, but nonetheless, that's it. Okay. In the middle is the Neat Moisturizer. This bad boy is fragrance free, and I guarantee the formula is free of coconut oil and nut based oils. Now, very little of the Urbanbella collection has coconut oil or nut based ingredients, but with the Neat collection, it is very specific. In how we even approach formulating it, it does not contain any of that. No fragrance, no nothing. Next to it is an all-star. That is Babassu Moisturizer in the chocolate. It does have a cocoa creme de menthe. Think Andy's Candies, peppermint patty fragrance to it. It's nice. It contains menthol and peppermint essential oil. That particular one is actually, to me, the best moisturizer for frizzy hair and hair that's hard, that needs moisture, but frizzes way too easily. It is very, very heavy and moisturizing. I mean, same consistency as the rest of the moisturizing creams, but I always like to tell people I find it to be quite intense. I love the mentholated feeling of it. If you're a person who likes that applying that mentholated feeling and that cooling sensation to your hair. I find the menthol actually contributes to how much it helps you with better curl definition and reducing frizz. Down in the bottom left corner, we have the OG number 23. This is our original moisturizing cream. True story, this product actually, I brought it to life for my mom. When I first started making my own products, I ran production on a few things and I didn't have a moisturizer yet just because we couldn't afford it. And she loved it because she tested it for me and she was like, yeah, I'm going to need that. I'm going to need you to go ahead and make that. So she wrote me a check to give to the manufacturer to make it. And then, of course, later on, I figured out how to make my own products and was like, yeah, I could have been done that for you. Yeah, we ain't have to do all that work. But nonetheless, 23 has been around since the beginning of time, and it's a wonderful, wonderful product. It does contain fragrance. All of these are fragranced except for the neat. And the only one with menthol is Babasu Moisturizer. 23 is just a old school classic. It is going to moisturize your hair. It's going to really help you build your moisture. I think it is absolutely necessary to have it in your arsenal of products. And if you are struggling with dryness and you don't have this one on your hair closet or either the neat, you need one of or both of you need one of them. You need one of these in your arsenal. And next to it is the Baobab moisturizer. This contains baobab oil, so it's a lot. It's slick. It's nice and slick. It's moisturizing. It gives the hair more shine to me than the rest of these do. Not quite as much as the Babasu. The Babasu one gives the most shine, but the Baobab one is very moisturizing. Baobab is just moisturizing. It's softening. It's very softening. That's a better word. And last but not least is 5 Vitamin Moisturizer, which I have right here in front of me. So when I take my screen down, I'm going to show you how I do a mix. And it's going to be 5 Vitamin and Baobab butter that I'm going to use. Now, who uses moisturizing creams? Everyone. Every single one of you, except maybe my long-term veteran um, low medium porosity people. They're the only ones I would say that to. And even if you are new to Urbanbella and you have low porosity, you should still check with us before you just think, oh, I don't need a moisturizing cream. And I say that because most people come to us, their hair is so dry and they just haven't had a very good hair care routine. And the moisturizers, our moisturizing creams, all right, specifically these, they are a part of your hair transforming program. Okay. They're going to be what really, really gets your hair on track, helps your hair to maintain moisture. A lot of people who experience Urbanbella, and they're not necessarily, deep into the natural hair care program or routine. They're just kind of like, oh, I came across you kind of passing by, and they'll try something like a wash and go set. The thing that will stick with them is number 23. Um, and these are people who maybe they don't wash their own hair. That's not what they're really thinking about. They're not into hair care quite like that. Number 23 is their go-to. We sell probably a lot of number 23 to people who aren't even natural. They just use it they'll use it on their kids when their kids are little and they're doing like the hair. And now, of course, I ask people, I say, what do you like about it? They're like, we can't get anything to maintain moisture as long as this. I'm like, yes. So if you're struggling and you can't get your hair to stay moisturized, you probably don't have number 23 at home. Okay. Now, why 23 over the others? I always speak to classics. Everything else on this page, it's 23 and Neat Moisturizer are the only two you could just go to our website and buy. The rest of them are all subscription based. The rest of them are all, of course, very popular as well. But just talking to the tribe in general, 23 and Neat. If you want to move into other specific things, for example, if you're like, oh, I really want to add some, I want a peppermint, cool, minty feeling to my moisturizer, or I could use a little more help with definition with my moisturizer. I tend to be too puffy with my hair. Absolutely go with Babasu moisturizer. That's the chocolate one. If you are like, you know what, my hair tends to be really dry. I need more moisture. I need help with controlling that stiffness. Go with Baobab moisturizer. That's fine too. So just to give you an idea, they are all cousins. They are all in some way very much related, formulated very similarly, but I do add things on when I get to the specialty ones that you will not find in 23 and in Neat. All those little colorful ones with the really pretty labels, those are a reflection of our signature series, and they do have signature ingredients in them. They feature a signature ingredient. Okay? All right, tribe. So, last thing, let's just do some mixing. So, when you're mixing um, your when you're mixing your moisturizers together, and Bonnie, I just opened up this 5 vitamin. It probably is mine. I just, again, another product I got, don't ever use. Um, and y'all, that's just a part of having a hair care company. I get the luxury of hand mixing and making a lot of stuff. So I have a lot of stuff, and I'm a little spoiled. And so I'm trying to just get some control about how I handle myself with my own products. Okay, butter. So we start here, y'all. We put the butter on first. You rub it down between your hand first, just like that. So then you have these really shiny hands covered in butter, and that's what you want, right? And then you take your moisturizing cream, all right? Take a nice little dollop, about that big for somebody who has as much hair as me. Now, somebody like me, you need 2 of those. We would have to do this twice if I were fresh off from under the dryer. Now, you're fresh off from under the dryer, everything's done, and then you just scrunch it in. And I like to lift. Now, my hair's already been lifted today once. Let me tell y'all one thing. I'm going to show y'all this. So my hair's already been lifted once. I have to make sure I get the undercarriage right here. This area is easily skipped for me because it's like this is a head of hair and then this is a head of hair under here. So I have to make sure I get that. And see, that's already in, right? I've already done that. So I'm gonna need to do it again, and that's based on how much hair I have. If your hair isn't as dense, or people with dense and long hair, you do have to do things a little bit more. You have to do a little bit more. So more butter for me, and another little dollop of 5 vitamin moisturizing cream. Rub that in. So I've got a nice thick, pasty get up on my hands. And I'm going to focus in my back area because, again, this is my trouble spot. This is where my hair, to me, always feels the most neglected. And by neglected, I mean like drier. I'm like, did I even put any back there? And the answer probably is no. I probably didn't put anything back there. That's just a habit I have. And I have to just, work it and make it happen and do some lifting. And I like to lift. I like to come in at my roots and lift my hair and give it volume. That's not quite as much volume as I like. I like more volume here than I have. So I have to come. And I showed y'all last week how I do it with a pick. And that really gives me the most volume. But that's how I do that. And that really softens my hair up. Okay? And that's how we used to always do it in the salon. If we styled your hair and we were wrapping up your appointment, we would lift and separate and, really push the moisture into the hair shaft. And it softens it up. And it's fine for days. It's fine. I'll say, realistically, let me feel it. I won't moisturize my hair again probably until the next wash day. That'll probably be it. I will moisturize my hair. Let me say this to you all about moisturizers. Let's say it's what's today? Thursday? What we got? Football. We got football on Sunday. I'll probably be fine with this hair. But let it be a little bit dry outside. I'm like, ooh, I could tighten it up a little bit. I'm going to break out my Keratin Babasu hair milk. I'm going to pump a little bit into my hand, and I'm just going to squeeze it in and lift. The reason why I'm going to do that is just going to make a lot of pieces that may look a little bit frizzy. My hair, if it doesn't have a little pop and zhuzh to it, if I want a little bit of shine, and I don't mean shiny, like it's natural hair. I'm not about to look like I got a fresh press. So that's not what I mean. I mean just polished. Looking a little smoother in the natural hair girl world's sense. I'm going to just put a little bit on. I'm probably going to put just a little bit of the butter on. And I'll put the butter on first and then squeeze a little hair lotion on top, give it a little bit of lift and going about my way. And I'm going to be happy I put a little bit of moisture into my hair. And it's just going to perform better. I will tell you this too. Seasonally speaking, yes, I use more moisturizer in the winter cold months. And I mean December, January, February. Absolutely, I moisturize my hair more then. Here's a clue. This is a clue for me. When my hands start to get dry in the lines, that means I'm probably not paying attention to my hair either. And I'm always like, oh, my hands are really dry. My skin requires more of me. All of it goes together. When your skin is dry, your hair is dry. When you got to put more moisture on your skin, you got to put more on your hair. And I have a tendency, just out of habit, because my hair might look good, but I'm like, I bet my hair is a little thirsty. And yes, it is. It needs more attention than I might normally be giving it. And I find that it's absolutely seasonal. Those cold winter, Georgia winters get cold, and that's when my hair needs more. Okay. And you will see me, and I'll try, and this is to Debbie, I'll try to be like, I'm going to use my hair milk. No, that ain't going to work. I got to break out the big guns. Do I have it with me? I have the cutest little, I don't have it with me in this drawer. I should have brought the right drawer, y'all, but I had the cutest little Babasu moisturizer. It's a tiny one. It was just, I ran production. I had like 4 ounces left. So I put it in a little jar like this. And I cut the label and I wrapped it around it. And I was like, I love a little tiny Babasu moisturizer. I'm sorry, I hit my cable. I love a tiny Babasu moisturizer. So that's what I will use. I will pull it out and it'll probably be gone. This will be the winter that I'm gonna have to do it again. So hopefully I'll need to run production on that again pretty soon. But that's all, tribe. Thank y'all for hanging with me. Tell me if I'm going to look at questions, but that is it for tonight. I hope this was really helpful. I hope I answered questions and clarified. JR, you are very welcome. JR, what's your first name? Tell me your first name, JR. Tell me, I hope that was helpful. Love 5 Vitamin. Me too, Darnita. Look better than I just used it. Yeah, me too. I don't mean for the first time. I mean, it's not a part of my normal arsenal. Well, it is now. Going in my basket. Okay. Great demonstration because it was putting a dab of, let me see what Nora's saying. And let me move it to the middle. Great demonstration because I was putting a dab of moisturizer and balm butter in the palm of my hand and mixing together my hands instead of the way you did it. I gotcha. Okay. Yeah, it's better to do the butter first. Now, your balm, I don't have a balm with me, y'all, but you could do the same thing with your balm. You could just rub your balm down and scrunch it right in. And if you don't have the butter, it's okay. Again, keep in mind the balm is heavier. It's thicker than the moisturizing cream. And when I did the balm, it was kind of like bringing butter and cream together. Okay. All right. Let's see. Good tip. Dry hands equal dry hair. Yes, y'all. That's exactly what it means. Latanya said, that's what I'm missing from my hair. Never moisturize in between. That's why I have the frizz. Plus a fresh cut would help me. Y'all, it's time for haircuts. I'm booking me an appointment here in a minute. I was just thinking today I probably need to go. I don't think I can go next week, but I'm getting a hair trim or something in October. Who knows? But listen, whatever she say I need, I'm getting. So heads up, it's time. Go ahead and book your cuts, your trims with your stylist. And yes, tribe, pay attention to your body. Pay attention to your hair. Obviously, tribe, drink a lot of water. Water is a big deal. Water, it's so good for your skin. It builds your elasticity. It's good for your hair. You want to stay lubricated inside and out. That's your hair, your skin. VIPs, you're going to be getting a new bath oil and a new bath butter. So that's going to help you externally, and you're getting a new hair care system. And that hair care system, absolutely, tribe, is about moisture. It's about moisture. It's about looking good, keeping your hair healthy, keeping your everything healthy. So, all right. That's all I saw on the comments and the questions. Again, if you liked this video and you enjoyed this kind of material, please give me a like or a thumbs up on it, or even a comment if you didn't like it. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. Either way, please subscribe if you're on YouTube, follow us if you're on Facebook, and please follow us if you're on Instagram and you can actually see this. I don't know if y'all can see this on Instagram. You can see it on Instagram. I'm so excited. Hey, Instagram. Okay, Instagram, I'm sorry. I know y'all don't ever see me out here, but I am on here now because because I can be. I can do it. Now, quick, let's do some real quick housekeeping. Tribe fall boxes. We are underway with them. I want to make sure if you want a fall box, please order one now. I would love to get you on the list for the boxes that are going out on the 14th. So the fall boxes are wonderful. We have already revealed that we will be doing a new honey bamboo cleanser in the fall box. That's one item. In that, I hope y'all think it's pretty. I think it's gorgeous. Um, and we are doing a honey bamboo moisturizing cream. Okay, that's going to be in your fall box. Your fall box is an all-inclusive system. You will be able to do your entire hair routine from the fall box with no problem at all. Obviously, there are additional items you could and would want to add. And I will send an email. If you purchase the fall box, I will let you know if there's anything additional you may want added to your order. And I do have a few summer items left. If you wanted a few things from the summer collection and you did not get a chance to get them, take a look at our website. Just go to our homepage or click the link in the description for the event. I've added it there. It's everywhere so that you could see what we have going on for leftover summer items. Okay, tribe, thank you. Again, next week we will be on very briefly. I will probably even come on a little earlier, probably 5:45, because we are wrapping up hardcore 610, 615. It's just a quick check-in. It will not be a full session, but I don't like to skip weeks. We already have one week where we don't come on live. And that particular week, I do have to stick to my schedule of not being on our third event, our third for October. Okay. All right. Have a great weekend, tribe. Be safe out there. And we're in the beauty group. If you have questions, thoughts, comments, sharing any videos, I love when y'all share your hair care content in the Urbanbella Beauty group on Facebook. And if you want to see, the tribe doing their hair, what their hair looks like, how it looks days later, join the Urbanbella Beauty group. Okay, you'll enjoy us there. We're very open and very comfortable in that group. Have a great weekend, tribe. Bye.